everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss. Here's Henderson. Pass to Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now, here's Porter. Mitchell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Outside, Porter. It's rebounded by New York. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForge on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so here is New York, following the 3 by Milwaukee. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Porter, no luck. Here's Milwaukee now. Henderson, bounce pass. Leonard on the wing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
This one for 3. That shot misses. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 4. On the wing, Porter. Spins. Driving in. Scores off the spin. Here's Henderson. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. At the elbow, it's Allen. From the wing. Good on the shot.
Well, the big fella is so skilled. I mean, Jared Allen's jump shot is excellent for a center. Solid mechanics, and it really spaces the floor for him and his teammates.
Now, here's Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Calm and cool. Leonard answers with a 3 of his own.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here's Henderson. Here's Leonard. Now here's Allen. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard. Here's the screen. Over Mitchell. And Klingon pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Vassell. Now Klingon. Defended by Allen. Klingon's shot is off. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Here's Champagny, covered by Mitchell. Here's Champagny. He has yet to score. No good with the layup. Mitchell outside. Outside, Porter. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Vassell grabs the board.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes. Mitchell's got 7.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Teams changing it up here. Milwaukee in the lead. Now Leonard. He's got 5. Allen up top. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there and he can take care of the rest.
Mitchell outside. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good, Bessie.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Now here's Henderson. Down low. Allen. Miller grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
Here is Miller, following the bucket by the Bucks. Over Thomas. Miller, no luck.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Outside Thomas. Mitchell with the steal. Miller right side. Tries the spin move. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bassey. A rebound by the Bucks. Leonard with the ball. He has 5. Over Jackson. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Here's Vassell, and no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Henderson with it, now guarded by Porter. The rebound by Mitchell. Knicks trailed by 4. From outside the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 10 points.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
And he makes that one. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Mitchell outside. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Pass to Champagny. Henderson outside. Porter with the steal. And here's the break. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. Bucks leading by 3. Henderson left side. Lets the 3 fly. And Klingon pulls it down. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Walsh. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Walsh has got the game tied up here for New York. Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sidelines.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Vassell. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked him clean. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Vanderbilt with the steal. It's Porter outside. Knicks with the rebound. Now here's Porter. Pass to Walsh. Fires the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Bucks trailed by 3. Bucks passing it around. Klingon with the block.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Allen with the ball. Klingon defending. And he gets it to go. Allen's got 9.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. New York with the ball. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside Robinson. And that's good for 2. Robinson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Miller. Launches a three. Empty that time from Leonard.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
They swipe it. Robinson for three. And they recover it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Kotk. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Porter. Pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Oh, the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Now Bassi. Back to Sexton. Outside Robinson. Here's the screen. Robinson missing again. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Kotk. Outside Leonard. Corner shot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Such a good scorer. You know, Kawhi's got virtually all of the tools.
And here's Sexton. Shots good by Miller. 6 points from Brandon Miller.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And a wide open look for Porter. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Miller with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Porter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Bassi. Jackson in the corner. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Vassell, no good. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Vassell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious, because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him, when he goes to the rack with 4.
Shot by Champagnie, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Inside. And that one's good, Bassi. And the Knicks lead by 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now Robinson on the wing, Porter. On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Pass to Bassie. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. Excellent D there from Allen. Bucks trail by 7. It's Henderson on the wing. Nobody near Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 14 points.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Pass to Walsh. The kick out to Porter. Here's Bassie. Here's Walsh. 6 points for him. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Allen. Back to Henderson. And here is Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Next ball. New York substitution. Number 4. Devin Vassell.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Vassell outside. Back to Sexton. From deep. And the Knicks miss again. Bucks trailed by 7. Pass to Champagny. Here's the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. A shot off that time. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Vassell with it. Still without a basket. Outside, Sexton. Knocked loose. Stolen by Henderson. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Outside, Green. Pass to Kotk. Back to Porter. And stolen by Miller. From past the arc. The rebound by Champagny. Bucks trailed by 4. To the middle. Bring in with the block. One-on-one here. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Miller. 3-pointer. Rebound by Jeff Green.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Kotk. No scoring in this one. It's Porter outside. And Klingon pulls it down. Now here is Miller. side. And it's Miller with the jam.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Here's Kotk to the left wing. Champagny. And again, the Bucks miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Vassell outside. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Outside Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to Klingon. Miller outside. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And Vassell now atop the key. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
To halt the run. And the basket good up that shot that time. The Knicks leading by 10. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They're deep. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Kotk. Lets it go from 14. A putback. Rebounded by Jackson.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Prince in the corner. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. And here is Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Jackson. Over 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks trailed by 12. Right side, Porter. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Porter with the nice move. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Porter at the elbow. At the clock winding down, and he jams it with authority.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Kotk. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
A Good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So both teams making some changes here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
16 feet away, and another basket for Milwaukee.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
The Knicks leading by 13, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Allen. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Walsh. Vassell outside. They get the rebound. Landale shoots over Henderson. That's good on the jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And there it is for them.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
There's the double team with Allen. Vassell. And the 3 misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Give her another round of applause, fans.
New York leading by 10. Mitchell outside. From deep. Porter pulls it down. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now Henderson. It's Allen. Shoots. Got it to go.
And guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up.
Up top, Vassell. Oh, the dunk.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Screen by Allen. Leonard fires. Buries the deep ball.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Now Miller. Rebounded by Allen inside. Anderson with it. Right side, Leonard. Miller there for the rebound. The Knicks lead by 7. Here's Vassell. Up top, Klingon. Now Miller.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. Porter outside. Here's Leonard. Now Henderson takes the 3. That does not go. Leonard with the steal. Porter outside. Allen. Oh, what a play inside.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Next ball. Checking in for the Nets. Number 16.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Miller. 5 to shoot. Klingon with it. Leonard picks him up. Knocks down the 3. So no problem for New York as they get the win.
Worth 80,000 now she can't get up off your flight mileage over 80,000 years can't amount to my pockets. It is what it is, don't like to do no talk. Be tripping up in here, these in my comments. Roll through the crib, I stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared, I don't condone. These my stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save me 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western silverback, sending moving vigilant. Around. I'm playing billiards, don't associate with rats. I'm not Willard, I don't never tit for tat. Either leave them alone or I'm dancing. Still won't spill them. Don't question me like who that? I'm that. Turn your TV on and you'll get the bigger picture. I ain't even trying to clown, too bad I'm that. Shine and turn the world around, half these can't flicker. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal.
double S drifter. Missiles, act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, gon' blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe to toe. Anyone you know, young or old, to get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses. That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I be doing.
It's time for some hoops at the home of the new. York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Bucks. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
And guys, one of the approaches when you're starting a short road trip like this is guys want to come right out of the box with focus, game in hand, and not think about the next one. Get as many wins as you can on the road. It's so important.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here's Henderson. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Bucks passing it around. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for New York. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. New York, no good that time either. And the Bucks with possession. Here's Champagnie. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mitchell outside. And it's Sent back by Leonard.
Wow, the Kawhi claw comes out to put a stop on that attack.
And staying with the play, Allen.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. He talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Count that bucket.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire in the catch and shoot? Okay.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Mitchell left side. Banked in off the glass.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Henderson looking it over. Over Porter. And that one's good by Henderson.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Vassell outside. Sinks the triple.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Pass to Allen. 9, 7. Outside Porter. Back to Allen. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Porter. It's Vassell on the wing. Shoots over Henderson. Vassell, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Porter. Pass to Vassell. Here's Klingon. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Come on, everybody. Let's make some noise.
Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Jacks up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
There's Porter with the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good on the quick three. The Bucks leading. The Bucks working the ball around.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That one misses. And here are the Knicks. Now, here's Sexton. No scoring in this one. Pass to Robinson. Back to Miller. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 3. Porter looking it over. Now Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 3. No good that time. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And a wide open look for Porter. And he's good on the 3-ball. Porter's got 6.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Outside Robinson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Sexton. Miller inside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Henderson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Henderson, bounce pass.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Klingon. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Klingon's got 4 this quarter.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Back to Henderson. Pass to Porter. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Porter's got 9 points.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Up top, Bessie. Pass to Walsh. Just 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt with the steal. Outside Leonard. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. That one goes. Count it. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
and really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Now Porter, he set the pick. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Pass to Champagnie. And here's Leonard. Pocket 6. A fader. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Champagnie's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. High post Allen. Rob. Here's Walsh. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Allen. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, this is what you want from Jarrett Allen. Play with strength, establish a presence.
And so Mike Brown calls the timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. Mitchell outside. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Porter with the steal. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Vassell. Spins. 6 to shoot. Scores off the spin. Now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. The shot will not fall. Mitchell outside. So they take the lead. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Porter with the steal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
To Champagnie. Bangs home the trifecta. Champagnie's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Now Mitchell. It's Mitchell driving. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell is double. And here's Miller outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Tries the spin move. To the wing on the left. Shot by Champagnie, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for New York. To the middle. It's tipped. And stolen by Leonard. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Bassey. Back to Sexton. From deep, Prince. Kotk grabs the miss. And so it's Milwaukee now. Now Leonard. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, that's nice work offensively by Jarrett Allen. That's a big target and a hard guard.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jarrett Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishing.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jarrett Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Leonard with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Prince to stop the run. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now Mitchell. Driving inside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Allen outside. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Quarter, no luck. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Allen. For 3, Henderson. Bassey pulls it in. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
They set the pick. Here's Porter. He takes it in. It's good. This game is all even. Porter's got 6 points. Here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. And it's the Bucks ball. Got a piece of it. The tie for the ball. Out of bounds. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Henderson. Here's Champagnie.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Outside Robinson. They get it again. Here's Walsh. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Walsh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here is Vanderbilt. Left side, Leonard. The Bucks working the ball around. Trying to end the drought. Got a piece of it.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Miller driving the lane, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Miller's got the lead up to 4 now for New York. And the Bucks with possession. They're scoreless since the first half. Here's Henderson. Miller grabs the miss.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
They need this. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. And it's Green missing. The Knicks leading by 4. And here's Sexton. Still yet to score. Pass to Miller. A 3-ball. Miller with another miss.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
And an important part of every team's game to look at the hustle stats for New York.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A 2-point game. For the tie, it's rebounded by Wall. And it's Miller in the corner. Vassell outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Vassell's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Porter. Henderson outside. Into the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Bucks trailed by 5. Right side, Porter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So it's New York now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Bryn outside. Pass to Klingon. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Henderson, no one around him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
1:24 left in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by New York.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Miller outside. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
They double him with Mitchell. And he slams it one-handed.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Miller. Prince the screen. And it's Miller penetrating. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Kotk, guarded by Porter. From deep. Porter, no luck. Porter looking it over. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence, and at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 7. And we've got more.
Knicks lead 55-48.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Champagny. Stolen by Jackson. Prince, that's for 2. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Here's Kotk. Shoots from the high post.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Mitchell outside. Spins. Pass to Porter. 5 to shoot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Takes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
There's a good screen. New York needs to get off a shot.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of 2 halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Mitchell is double. Outside Jackson. He drives in.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. As he pulls it in. New York leading by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Porter, no luck. Here's Kotk. And it's Exum in the corner. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
On the wing, Porter. Prince wide open. Offensive rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pass to Champagny, and stolen by Miller. Back to Vassell. Down low. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks trail by 5. Outside, Porter. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Vassell outside. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Spacing the floor. That's his third triple of the game and his second in this half.
Here's Henderson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Both free throws good from Henderson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now, here's Sexton. Vassell outside. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Outside Leonard. Out to Henderson. Pass to Champagny. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 4. Stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Buries the deep ball.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Mitchell with it. Here's Miller. Shoots the 3. The 3 goes down.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for New York. A 2-point game. Here's Vassell. Missed on the 3. Leonard fires. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
Let's remember this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Here's Miller. Mitchell. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
The guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Beyond the arc. Down he goes for 3. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team.
1:21 left in the fourth. Now Vassell. Back at 4. The response triple answers back.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
It's Allen. Oh, what a play inside.
What a moment for Jared Allen, ready for the bright lights, folks.
Now Miller. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Henderson. Now Porter. Allen.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
That's the first, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Miller.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
No, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Leonard looking over the floor. Allen, good!
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here.